Here at Tales of Earth, we spend a lot of time talking about cryptids. For those who haven't heard the term before, we're going to spend a few minutes discussing what classifies as a cryptid and the study of them. Cryptozoology is the study of creatures from folklore, dubbed cryptids. These are creatures that cannot be explained by conventional science, and therefore cryptozoology does not follow the established scientific method. Amongst the academic world, cryptozoology is considered a pseudoscience, along with ufology and those who hunt ghosts. While there was no founding of cryptozoology, the study began in the 1950s by two zoologists. Ivan T. Anderson was born in Scotland in 1911. He got a bachelor's degree in zoology from Cambridge University and spent a good portion of his life making expeditions and writing on nature and the animals that lived in it. He would appear on talk shows, displaying animals, and even opened his own zoo in 1954. He claimed to have been attacked at one point by the Alataio, which is a massive lizard-like bat cryptid that supposedly resides in Central Africa. It was Anderson who has been credited with first using the term cryptozoologist. In 1948, he wrote a paper titled "There Could Be Dinosaurs," which was read by Bernard Heuvelmans, who was also considered one of the earliest founders of the cryptozoology movement. Born in France in 1916, Bernard earned his doctorate degree in zoology from the Free University of Brussels. After reading Anderson's 1948 paper, Bernard became very interested in the strange creatures that science could not or would not explain. He went on to publish the 1955 book, On the Track of Unknown Animals, which became one of the guiding lines for the cryptozoologists. The actual term of cryptids for the creatures that cryptozoologists studied was established in 1983 from the International Study of Cryptozoology newsletter, in which cryptozoologist J.E. Wall submitted the idea to replace such terms as monster. Cryptids are defined as an animal whose existence or survival to the present day is disputed or unsubstantiated, any animal of interest to a cryptozoologist, according to the Oxford Dictionary. Cryptozoology itself has spawned a sort of pseudo-subset in the young Earth creationist group. This group searches for cryptids in the belief that by finding certain creatures, such as dinosaurs, they can disprove the idea of evolution. This would prove that the Bible is factual, as it is written. A large number of cryptozoologists fall into the young Earth creationist group these days, and many expeditions are actually funded by religious organizations. Generally, cryptozoology is looked on as a joke by the academic science world, as they do not follow the scientific method or any of their research. Even amongst the cryptozoologist world, there is no right or wrong way of hunting cryptids. While the academic world might look on most cryptozoologists as nothing more than crazy people out in the woods hunting Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, that hasn't stopped certain areas from actually creating conservation areas for these supposedly mythical creatures. The White River, which runs through the state of Arkansas, has become a refuge for Whitey, the river monster that makes the area its home. It was in 1973 that the state senator put forth a bill that would make it illegal to hunt or in any way hurt the creature, and it was quickly passed into law. Champy, the creature that resides in Lake Champlain, has become a protected species. Bigfoot, Nessie, and even the Bhutanese Maigoi all enjoy conservation areas that are designed to protect them and their natural habitat. Some could make the argument that local governments are simply using these protected areas to allow for a bump in their conservation budget, which is entirely possible. However, it is also possible that these areas really are protecting strange creatures that science has not identified yet. We here at Tales of Earth hope that it is the latter.